So in this video, I'll show you how to calculate wave speed. This problem says the string of a piano vibrates at 262 hertz. If the sound waves have a wavelength of 1.30 meters, what is the speed of the sound waves? All right, so we know that speed is represented by the letter V, and we know that it's equal to frequency, represented by the letter F, is equal to frequency times wavelength, which is represented by lambda. Okay? So we're given the frequency. You know this is frequency because it's talking about vibrations and hertz. Okay, hertz is a giveaway here. You know this number represents frequency. So that means that V equals 262 hertz times, and they want the wavelength, and it's given in the problem. The wavelength is 1.30 meters. 1.30 meters. So all you have to do is you have to do the multiplication of 262 times 1.30, and when you do that, you get 341 meters per second. This hertz times meters is same as meters per second, so that means that your final answer is 341 meters per second. All right. So all we had to do is remember the formula for wave speed. We were given the frequency. We were given the wavelength. We multiply those two values, and you get your answer in meters per second. 341 meters per second. All right. So that's a way to do these problems. Sometimes you may be asked to find the wavelength. So let's check that out too. So what if you were asked to find the wavelength? Well, I won't give you an example problem for that, but I'll show you what to do with the formula that we just worked with. So we know that speed equals frequency times wavelength. Okay? Well, you can use the formula for speed to isolate lambda. Lambda is wavelength. All right? So I can isolate lambda by dividing both sides by frequency. So if I divide both sides by frequency, okay, and that gets rid of it over here, and I have lambda equals wave speed over frequency. All right? I'll write it in the traditional way. That's the same thing as saying lambda equals V over F. So what I've done is, using the formula for wave speed, I've derived the formula for wavelength. All right? So if you're ever asked to find the wavelength, just remember the formula for wave speed and isolate lambda. And that's how you can find the wavelength. If you're given the wave speed and the frequency, you can actually find the wavelength of the wave. All right? So I've posted some practice problems that I want you to work on. Go ahead and move on to those now.